Oh, I just got banned off of Twitch for the 4th time in 90 days. And a well-respected legend in the streaming space by the name of Linus Tech Tips is now also, for some reason, about to get banned off of Twitch for some reason. I would love to know what the reason for this bullshit is, but I don't know. I don't know which retard is the head of Twitch moderation team, but that motherfucker, dude, bro needs to find a new job because bro has no idea what the fuck he's doing. But then again, not knowing what the fuck you're doing, man, you're right at home with Twitch customer service.
Simulcasting guidelines that TLDR state that the WAN show could get us in trouble on Twitch.
Yeah, I remember that. Twitch told all of their creators, yeah. So you guys should all pick up multi-streaming and you guys should really give it a shot, streaming on all platforms. We heavily support all this shit. But if you ever talk about any of the other platforms you're streaming on while live on Twitch, and if you ever show your another chat besides the one on Twitch, and if you ever acknowledge a dono from any other platforms, you're permanently banned. You're banned. But you should still try it. You should still try it. But if you do, we're gonna ban you. Oh, okay, great.
Maybe, sort of.
They state that the Twitch user experience of a simulcast stream must be no less than the experience on other platforms or services, including chat engagement.
Oh, it gets even worse. They literally put in a rule to where if you're multi-streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube and Twitter at the same time, and you don't pay enough attention to Twitch chat, you're banned. So it's literally like you're on a date where you're hanging out with 3 of your homies, and your Twitch is the jealous girlfriend that says, you better tell me I'm pretty. If you look at them and you don't look at me, we're breaking up. If you don't pay enough attention to me, we're breaking up. If you don't take me to dinner, we're breaking up. It's like, oh my God, they've turned multi-streaming into a fucking abusive relationship. And trust me, I know a lot about those.
You also shouldn't provide links or otherwise direct your community to watch your stream on other platforms. Say, for instance, lmg.gg/floatplane.
Oh!
Well, no, that's not really a good link down there.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You can't use third-party services to combine activity with other platforms. And there was a immediate question from our community. And here, I'm just going to bring.
Yeah, I would usually show you this, but I actually have my chat segregated due to this rule. I swear, like I'm back in the 1800s where I got the blacks over here and I got the whites over here using separate fucking water fountains. This is where my Twitch chat would be, but I'm fucking banned, so they're gone. Yeah, so this is blacks only hour. I guess you guys all have the pass now. Yeah, it's a joke. I can have Kick and YouTube combined, but I can't have Twitch touch them. Because no, I'm the prize. It's so psychotic, the rules.
Bring this up here. Does this mean, because we have to provide the same experience to all platforms that...
You mean 1900s? I don't fucking know, dude.
View the WAN show when it is simulcast. Does this mean the WAN show will finally read Twitch chats?
Elijah's saying these are not new, by the way. They're almost 2 years old. They're just enforcing it now.
He didn't even check with me before posting this.
Well, it wouldn't make any sense.
But he's 100% right.
Yeah. Agreed. Doesn't need to check
Twitch
in.
chat lost its chatting with us privileges, man, a long time ago now.
Yep.
I
Quite a
think
while ago.
just by being
You
rowdy.
held on for a while.
I did.
I gave up a long time ago.
I did. I held out for a long time.
It does obviously really suck because right now, my YouTube chat are a bunch of new frogs, and my Kick chat are a bunch of new frogs, and my Twitch chat is just the oldest motherfuckers on earth, bro. I mean, it's fucking nuts. Like, I've been streaming on Twitch for 7 years. I've barely been streaming on Kick and YouTube for 2 months, so I got a bunch of bright new baby boys over here who are always happy to see me. And then I got these other motherfuckers who used to be here. They're gone. They're fucking dead in the dirt right now. They're currently being fucking waterboarded by Twitch. They've been captured. They're being beaten alive. And they're just like, oh, you're live? Okay. Anyways, then I have Kick and YouTube. They're like, oh my God, a stream. What a bright, beautiful day. But I still love the fuckers on Twitch, man. I do. I miss them.
But Twitch chat, they lost their privileges. They lost their privileges a very long time ago.
Do we still have our little custom agreement thing going on?
I don't know.
You used to have some fancy boy privileges.
Yeah, we had a pretty special agreement that we signed with Twitch a very long time ago. We were the first to be allowed to stream non-gaming content on the platform. And we were also the first to have a carve-out for simulcasting.
So these are the guys that ruined Twitch, huh? Where now everybody just goes live and talks about drama and politics. Oh, man, I hate drama. Oh, God, drama? Ew. No, man, I want to watch video games. Yo, boot up Roblox. Drama? Yuck. Slop content? Ew. Politics? No thanks. Oh, I hate it, dude. Disgusting. These are the guys to get angry at, guys.
That was explicitly allowed under our agreement with them, to my knowledge. And that was because Twitch was expanding into the YouTube MCN, or multi-channel network space, back in the day, and they wanted to make a big push into tech and recruited us, I believe, as their first channel. So we signed a deal with them where they were our MCN. We got a 100% revenue share for our YouTube AdSense, which I insisted on and made absolutely no sense for them. So I don't know why they did that, but they did. And then they also agreed to special terms for us, because I was like, guys, look, I can't be Twitch exclusive for like streaming, and like I can't do this stuff because I'm a YouTuber first and foremost, and you're like my YouTube MCN. You're not looking to kneecap my ability to grow on YouTube, are you? Like that would be wild. And so they signed these special carve-outs for us, and then within a matter of like, I forget if it was months or it was weeks, our contact at Twitch for the whole MCN program was gone, and it just disappeared. So to my knowledge, nobody else ever signed with them, or maybe like a handful of other people did, and I don't know if they had the same carve-outs. So we have always been allowed to multi-stream with no restrictions.
Yeah, I've never heard of anybody else getting that deal. I know a lot of people have a deal with Twitch, and the best they're getting is like 70-30. That's it. I never heard anybody getting 100%. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, that's outrageous.
And we have always been allowed to upload non-gaming content with no real restrictions on it.
And if not, I guess...
And if they decide not to honor that agreement anymore, well, then I guess we'll give them the old "fuck you" team viewer.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, realistically, I don't think we really need Twitch that badly at this point.
I used to like Twitch so much.
Does that not summarize how everybody feels about this fucking platform in 2025? It's absolutely psychotic. It is. They just keep fucking up. Nobody needs them at all. I'm very blessed to have a community that's come over to watch me on Kick and YouTube, where I make more money on both of them. I literally make 10 times what I make off of Twitch on YouTube, and I make 4 times what I make on Twitch on Kick with half the viewers. It's insane. It is. It is straight up fucking nuts. Yet they act like they're the prize. Twitch, you are nothing without your streamers. You are not the one making them. It is us making you. And eventually you will realize this shit.
You think they're
Yeah,
so
you used
cool.
to like fanboy over them like super hard. Like
I
I
thought
was
they were so
at one
cool.
point I was worried you were going to quit and go work at Twitch.
No.
I mean,
I can
don't
understand.
pretend you never thought about it.
Did I?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't mean seriously consider. I don't mean sat there thinking, do I sign the offer or not? I just mean like, don't tell me you never like thought about
Well,
it.
there was one.
Exactly.
But
That's what I'm.
I wasn't going to take it.
That's what I'm talking
I wasn't
about.
going to take
I'm
it.
just saying. You fanboyed pretty hard.
They were really cool. I
Okay.
really liked a lot of people that worked there. They did cool stuff.
Hold on a second, guys. You cannot like Twitch. You know, Luke is less enamored with them these days too.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Everybody
But
is.
let's be real about why we don't like Twitch.
Okay.
Kate Jamesh in Floatplane Chat says Twitch went so money hungry it was
Oh, they
disgusting.
still lose money.
Oh, bro, they're making streamers run 6 to 7 minutes of ads just to keep their head above water and make what they used to fucking make. Right? Like now getting 70-30 is like a fucking dream. People are slobbing on their knob just for getting 50-50, which is like, why the fuck? Like, why are people having to work for y'all to still take half? Like, that's retarded. They also have a TOS they pick and choose who they want to enforce it on. There are people saying the N-word, breaking the law on stream, and yet VTubers showing their hips will get banned longer.
Money.
Twitch
I
has
don't agree
never
with
made
that.
money.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, to be honest.
Like, if anything, Twitch might be a healthier, more vibrant platform if they could figure out how to be profitable.
Yeah.
That is not a dude. Oh, Elijah's in the chat, brother. They went money hungry because they have never had a profitable year.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And I know
Absolutely.
people compare them to.
Well, they're being run at a loss for Amazon for tax purposes, and that's all they are.
I think it's Kick because people are actually making more money on Kick, but
Kick streamers are making a fucking retarded amount more on fucking Kick. I'll even pull this shit up right now. I literally average less viewers than what I have on Twitch. I have like half the viewers, and I'm making 4 times the revenue. Like, I made 13K off of Twitch this month, and I've made 41 grand off of Kick. And dude, even without any of the gifted subs, even without any of that, just from the partner income bonus, I've made a fuck ton. I have made a fuck ton by merely just existing on Kick. It is insane. Twitch is so outdated, it's fucked, but I'm still waiting for a lot of my viewers to pick up on that. And you get no ads on Kick. And you can VOD scroll on YouTube and Kick for free. And honestly, emotes on Kick are way easier to use. But yeah, most important, there's no ads on Kick. It's insane.
I mean, Kick is
Still
just
gotta
funded
be
by like
gambling stuff.
crypto gambling
Yeah.
money. Like, what do you want? It's not.
And who cares? Which one's worse, guys? A platform fueled by gambling or a platform fueled by terrorist propaganda? They're both bad, so who cares? Choose the one that treats you better.
It's not funded by the actual viability of what the platform is doing. So we have to compare apples to apples. If you want to call Twitch money hungry, like buttheads or whatever, you have to compare them to someone who is running a healthy, self-sufficient, profitable business and is, doing better by their users. Like, you can't just.
That's not why I'm not as into Twitch these days.
No, I know.
I think it's mostly the vibe.
Yep.
The vibe just changed. The vibe shifted. As much as like,
You're not into just like girls in hot tubs?
Not really, to be honest.
I always thought about that.
I think it's so fucking cringe that like the meta on Twitch these days, for everyone outside my bubble, is like, you know what I'm gonna do for content? I'm gonna do an IRL stream where I hang out with OnlyFans girls. Dude, isn't this sick? Dude, I'm gonna go live as a guy in a relationship, pretending to be single, and then I'm gonna get this girl who's in a relationship who's pretending to be single, and then I'm gonna relationship bait every single fucking stream. Oh, dude. Oh, it's gonna be so sick. Dude, I also think it is so fucking cringe when you are a man, when you're a man in a relationship, or when you're a woman in a relationship, and you're pretending to be single online, and you're gonna disrespect your partner by constantly relationship baiting with every single other person, so you can pray to God you get a little bit of that person's clout because they're relationship shipping you. Oh, and this guy, Long Domu, says, spill the tea. Who is it? Let me ask a better question, guys. Who the fuck isn't it? That's all the content I see. I'm sure at least 30 names come to your head of streamers who just pretend to be single and they attempt to make you think that they're interested in your streamer. And that's the reality. Yeah, guys. These women who were like minimum 7 out of 10, and then they're probably 9 out of 10s with their makeup on. 7 out of 10s without their makeup on, who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars from streaming. Yeah, they're single, guys. Yeah, they're business minded. They're not dating anybody. Yeah. Oh yeah. These dudes who are multimillionaires. Oh yeah, they're single, guys. Yeah, they have an OnlyFans. Yeah, they're responding to you guys in those DMs. Yep. That's definitely not some Indian they're paying $5 an hour to look at your cock and rate it for a fucking nickel an hour. Yeah, absolutely not. Oh, no, it's them. You're talking to them, guys. Bro, this shit at the top is so fucking fake, it's ridiculous. I'm not going to say what male streamer this is. There's a very large male streamer that actively pretends to be bisexual and single. That way, the males will fall in love with them and the females will fall in love with them. I'm very clear that I'm in a relationship. I'll never say who, and you guys will never know. You'll never know who my girlfriend is. You'll never know. But the amount of streamers who say that they're bisexual so they can flirt with as many other streamers as possible and attempt to convince their audience that there's a chance they get together is absolutely pathetic. Yes, guys, I am Asmongold's boyfriend.
That boy. That boy. I always thought about him.
I don't know. Now you can do anything on Twitch, which like sounds cool, but it also means that it just doesn't feel very focused, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Why Twitch? Why not YouTube?
I like yeah,
who cares?
exactly. Yeah. I love YouTube, to be clear. And YouTube is super not focused. So like
Yeah, but that's its identity. YouTube it's you on the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch had kind of a focus. It had an identity, and now it's just sort of kind of everything. And then because it's kind of everything, but then also not, people are constantly trying to fight and push the boundaries on different things.
You know what I think is the weirdest shit that streamers do? When there's a dude with a shit ton of viewers who reaches out to smaller streamers as like a dating app, where they're like, oh, I know, I'll bring the smaller streamer on, and then I hope once they see how much clout I have and how much I can benefit them, then they'll date me. It's so pathetic. Like, these streamers really need to fucking learn that the fucking Twitch just chatting section isn't Tinder. There's way too many motherfuckers who be doing that shit, bro.
And like, it's just, I don't know. It was a simpler time, which is a very generic and boring and easy thing to say, but it just actually kind of was.
Jamesh with the I don't know, what's a terrible take? Is a terrible take ice cold or red?
Terrible take. I enjoy Hassan stream. Yeah, guys. Oh, and all of these VTubers that have a VTuber manager that for some reason lives in their house. Yeah, guys. They're just friends. Come on. Get a grip. Twitch is pathetic.